You can eat the perfect diet, you can run for miles, do crunches every single morning. But if your body is secretly stuck in survival mode, that stubborn belly fat is just never going to leave. In fact, it's a crazy paradox. The harder you try to fight it, the tighter your body seems to hold on. Okay, let's really dive into why that is.
Does this sound familiar to you? I have been there. I felt this exact same frustration. I was doing everything right. Walking every day, eating super clean, and yeah, my overall weight dropped a little bit, but that one stubborn area right around my stomach, it just refused to go. It was like my body was deliberately holding on to it for dear life. For years, we've all been told that losing this kind of fat is a battle, right? We're told to fight our cravings, to punish our bodies with intense workouts. But the Japanese approach that I discovered is, well, it's a total 180. It's not about fighting your body at all. It's about signaling safety, and believe me, that changes everything.
So I started digging into why this happens, and I finally found the hidden reason this fat is so incredibly hard to lose for so many of us. And it really all comes down to one single, powerful, ancient hormone. And that hormone, it's cortisol. Now, when your cortisol levels stay high for way too long, your body gets a very clear, very loud biochemical command: store fat. And not just any fat, we're talking about visceral fat, the dangerous stuff, deep inside your abdomen, wrapped around your vital organs. This is an ancient survival mechanism kicking in.
So here's where it gets really fascinating for our modern lives. Think about it. Thousands of years ago, stress meant immediate danger, like a famine or a predator. So storing energy as fat was a brilliant survival tactic. But today, the stressors are so different. Work deadlines, money worries, just constant screen time. But the biological response is exactly the same. Your body gets that cortisol spike, it flips into survival mode, and it starts hoarding fat to protect you from a threat that, honestly, never actually arrives.
And this, right here, this is the core of the problem. Your nervous system is ancient. It literally cannot distinguish between being chased by a lion and getting a high-pressure email from your boss. It just knows cortisol is high, and its biological job is to hold on to that visceral fat. This is exactly why you can be eating perfectly and still not see the results you want.
So here's the big aha moment. You have to bring the cortisol down first. You have to make your body feel safe. It's only then, when it feels safe, that it will naturally start to let go of the fat it's been clinging to. This is that huge paradigm shift from punishing the body to just calming the nervous system.
So how do we actually do that? Well, I want to share 5 simple Japanese practices that are specifically designed to signal safety to your body. First up, we have a ritual that is just deeply, deeply ingrained in Japanese culture: the evening bath.
Now, this isn't just about getting clean. It's a full-on ritual for releasing the day's stress, and the science behind it is pretty remarkable. Soaking in warm water has been shown to significantly slash your cortisol levels. It actually activates your parasympathetic nervous system, that's your body's rest and repair mode, and sends this powerful signal to your brain that you are safe. And hey, if you don't have a tub, a simple hot foot soak works wonders too. My grandfather used to say this all the time, and he was honestly one of the calmest, leanest people I've ever known. This practice is about creating a really clear separation between the stress of the day and the rest of your night. It's just a powerful psychological reset.
Okay, ritual number 2 leverages the incredible power of the morning. Now, while many of us think we need some crazy, intense workout first thing, the Japanese tradition of a slow morning walk is actually far more effective for managing cortisol.
And here's why this works so well. The moment that morning sunlight hits your eyes, your brain starts producing serotonin, a hormone that directly counteracts cortisol. It's like nature's anti-stress chemical. This simple act also resets your body's internal clock, which ensures cortisol peaks in the morning when you need energy and then drops at night when you need to rest. And this is really important. Very intense workouts can actually raise your cortisol temporarily. Gentle, consistent movement is the key here.
The third practice is called Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing. It was actually developed in Japan back in the 1980s as a public health initiative, and it's incredibly simple. Just spend quiet time in nature.
And get this, the research on this is absolutely stunning. Studies consistently show that people who walk in forests have significantly lower cortisol levels compared to people who walk in city environments. The combination of the clean air, the natural sounds, the visual calm of all that greenery, it just brings your entire nervous system into this state of deep relaxation. No phone, no podcast, just you and nature.
All right, Next up is a technique that comes from Zen meditation and the martial arts. It's a very intentional breathing practice, and it's focused on a specific point in your body called the tendon.
So the tendon is considered the center of your body's energy. By focusing your breath right there, breathing slowly and deeply from your diaphragm, you activate what's called the vagus nerve. Now, this is the main nerve that literally switches your body from fight or flight mode to rest and digest mode. Doing this for just 5 minutes can cause a measurable drop in cortisol. I mean, what a tiny time investment for such an enormous payoff.
I saved this one for last because it is, without a doubt, the most important. All the other rituals we've talked about work so much better when this foundation is in place.
We're talking, of course, about sleep. I want you to just think about this number. What kind of damage could just one single night of only 4 hours of sleep do to your hormones?
Well, the answer is a lot. Studies show that sleeping this little doesn't just significantly spike your cortisol, it also increases insulin resistance, which is another primary driver of that visceral fat storage. When you don't sleep enough, your body perceives it as a threat, so it raises cortisol to keep you alert, and that triggers that exact same fat storage mechanism we've been talking about.
So look, if you take only one thing away from all of this, let it be this. Fix your sleep first. Aim for a solid 7 to 8 hours. And just as importantly, aim for consistency. A regular sleep schedule is what your body's cortisol cycle truly depends on. Sleep is everything. It is the foundation.
So, let's just do a quick recap. We have the evening bath to melt away daily stress. We've got the morning walk to reset your cortisol cycle. We've got forest bathing for that deep nervous system calm. Tendon breathing for an instant stress drop, and of course quality sleep as the non-negotiable foundation. And notice, none of these are extreme. The Japanese approach is about gently calming the body, so it naturally lets go of what it no longer needs to hold on to.
See, this isn't about forcing your body through more stress. It's about sending signals of safety. It's a fundamental shift in perspective that allows your body to finally relax and release. So the question I want to leave you with is, which one of these simple signals will you choose to send your body first?